Yo, so as you can probably already tell by the title and everything like that, I don't really have great news for you guys, man. I've been hesitant to make this update because it's the last thing that I want to fucking do right now, dude. And it wasn't supposed to be like this, but it's pretty much out of my hands at this point. There's not really much that I can do, so we just need to talk about it. I want you guys to know what's going on. I want you to know the reasons for it. I'm not just trying to, not keep you guys informed, right? So, especially with something, this channel has meant so much to me over the years. Sun Wukong channel, it's been my baby, dude. Like, I love this channel. I really do, but at this point, I have to leave Sun Wukong behind. And it's not, you guys know I've been going hard for the last few weeks. You know that I've been in a pretty volatile state with life where I'm trying to figure out what it is that I want to do. And I really thought this would be, I could really transition this into something more than just a hobby, but at this point, it doesn't look like it's possible. So please just watch the video in its entirety. I really wish I could stream this discussion with you guys so we could actually talk. And if you guys want to know anything more, and if I can't address anything. As a matter of fact, I'm probably just going to premiere this so that I can at least be in the chat and talk to you guys live if you have any questions about what's going on and what happened. But basically, I don't even want to waste a lot of your time, so let's just dive into it. Straight up, if you've been following me on Twitter, if you haven't, you should have been done that so you would know what's going on. But it's neither here nor there. I mean, I've mentioned it a couple times in the last few uploads that I've done. Some of you could have noticed that I haven't been streaming for the last few days, even though we were streaming consistently for the last 5-6 weeks daily. Basically, to cut to the chase, I got a copyright strike on Fugo Keiji. Some of you know this at this point. Some of you don't know this. I got a copyright strike on Fugo Keiji. And initially I was like, we'll figure it out. There's ways around this. I'll submit the counter notification and we can, worst case scenario, we can't stream for 2 weeks, but we can figure something out. That was the initial discussion that I wanted to have with you guys, right? And that was the initial update that I wanted to bring to you guys. But I mentioned it yesterday briefly in my Got a High School video. I got bad news for you guys, man. They rejected my counter notification. Pretty much no. I'm not trying to mess with it. I'm not trying to mess with it. So the thought process that I had going into it, and this happened to me last year too, man. Honestly, this happened to me last year too, with some old One Punch Man chapter reactions or something like that. And I completely blocked that out until now, where I'm like, bro, this is the same fucking scenario when we were, we were going in on Vinland Saga. Chihaya was about to. I had to fucking upload, and you guys know me at this point. I don't want to upload. I like streaming. Dude. I don't want to record and talk to myself and upload shit. So, anyway, I digress. The point is, because they rejected my counter notification, I'm not going to try and go forward with that process. So that pretty much means that streaming on this channel is not a thing until pretty much the end of the year. It's just not possible. And as a result, this shit happening time and time again on YouTube, man. I've said it before that I'm fed up with this platform, and I am. And this just solidifies it to where I could put so much of my time and energy and passion into this, and then for literally no reason, that shit can be stripped away. So I'm not fucking with it anymore. So as a result, I think it's time that we say goodbye to the Sun Wukong channel. Okay? I think it's time that we say goodbye to the Sun Wukong channel. I didn't want to. This channel means quite a bit to me. And at this point, if you're still watching the video and you ain't got fed up with what I had to say, I'm trolling you motherfuckers, man. I'm playing with y'all. Y'all think, what do you think this is? Hell no, we're not getting rid of the channel, man. Look, I had to draw y'all in somehow. And I promise I would never do this again. If you've been around for a long time on the channel, you know that when I moved from my parents' house into my own place, I said so. I forgot what I titled that video, man. But it was like a huge troll, man. It was huge clickbait troll. I was like, I forgot what I titled it, but it was something along the lines of this title, right? Because I already know what I'm titling this video. You guys have seen it. You've seen it at this point, right? So I apologize if I worried any of y'all. That is not the case. I said I had some bad news, and that was the bad news. I'm not lying to you. They did reject my counter notification, so we pretty much can't stream here for like 3 months. But that's just not stopping me, man. And this channel means too much to me where I'm not giving up on it just because of that, man. But I did say that I have some good news to go along with the bad news, and I spent the whole weekend kind of sitting around trying to process, especially when I got the news that like the counter notification was rejected. I was pissed because I'm like, bro, like this is some bullshit, but I am not trying to fuck around and have to get into any legal issues. Even though I don't think it would come to that, I'd rather not. And this is something that I've been needing to do. I've been meaning to branch out and not have everything be hinging upon this one channel for quite some time now. You guys know this. And I think now is the appropriate time. So, especially, and I know most of you just want to know about, like, what the fuck is going on with Tower of God right now. And the climb. I'm going to talk about that in a second. So, basically, and this video is not actually a troll for a few reasons. One, yes, I had bad news. I can't contest this. We can't stream out here. I'm being honest. I do not like recording and uploading. I like streaming. I like interacting with you guys live. I love the chat. So, and three, the title is not a lie because we are saying goodbye to Sun Wukong in a sense, right? Because that's the first thing I'm going to mention to you. We're saying goodbye to Sun Wukong because I'm changing the name of the channel, okay? I haven't fully decided, but I think it's just going to be straight up like Sun Wu, right? And we're going to drop the Kong. And the significance of this and the reason that I'm doing it has been something that I've been meaning to do for months. But I think, again, in the midst of this bullshit, it's providing me the perfect opportunity to just go ahead with the plans that I've had in the background for quite some time, right? So I'm changing the name, and for those of you that don't know the significance of the Sun Wukong name, I don't think I've explained it for years since like the last Q&A I did, which was many, many years ago at this point. But for those of you that don't know the significance of the name, just shorthand, when I was in high school, I fell in love with Journey to the West. And I've always been an OG Dragon Ball fan since I was a kid. So I took Wukong from Sun Wukong, but instead of S-U-N for the sun, I put S-O-N to like Mirago. You get it. You fucking get it. The point is, that name is fucking terrible for social media SEO, dude. It's trash. It's trash. If you try and search me, chances are you're finding something about, the actual Sun Wukong, the mythological legend. So I'm changing the shit. I think Sun Wu works because I go by Sun. Some of the OGs, that have been around for a long, long time still call me Wukong, but like, I go by Sun, bruh. So I think Sun Wu is nice, succinct. It should be better for all of that shit. So that's the first reason why we're not trolling. Secondly, I've heard everything you guys have said, and I know I've been, and this is actually the main point of this video right now. Okay, and at this point, I will add the link to the description. It's not going to be there when I start this premiere, but it will be there right now as I'm saying this, right? So, the main purpose of this video, and the reason I clickbaited y'all and did all this bullshit and acted like it was the end of the world, I reined it in. I could have come out here crying and trying to act about all serious about it. Nah, man, I was just trying to be forthcoming with y'all and not be trolling to a high-end degree. But the point is, we will not stop stream, and I need to stream. It's been a few days without it, and I'm having like streaming withdrawals, man. So basically, I've heard what everybody's been saying. I've weighed all my options. In the ideal world, I would start streaming on Nico, but for a couple of reasons, that's not really feasible for me. It's definitely not really feasible for you guys. Not for all of you, but for a large portion of people that generally come through to the streams. So I'm a cave in. We're starting Twitch. All right, we're starting fucking Twitch. All right, I know people wanted me to do this for the longest goddamn time, and that's what we're gonna do. So I've had a Twitch channel. I pretty much haven't used it for shit. The last time I used it was when I was streaming Persona 5, like 3 years ago when it came out, whenever that was. So the link to it is in the description. That's where we're going to be streaming everything from now on. Now, I'm going to say this first before I continue with that. That does not mean that I'm done with this channel. I was joking 100% when I said that at the beginning. However, even when we get streaming back in, like, I think the strike should expire, and assuming nothing else goes wrong, I'll be able to stream again on YouTube by like November. But even when that point comes, I want to separate the two things. So I'm going to stream literally everything on Twitch and upload the VODs or highlights or whatever it is else I decide to upload on this channel. So to break it down, I'll go more in depth. If you guys got more questions, I'll be in the chat right now during the premiere. But like, I'll go more in depth during our first stream on Twitch, which I will let you guys know when that's going to be in a second. But basically, on Twitch, there will be no VODs of anything that I stream. But I will be streaming more shit, right? So the first and foremost thing that's going to be happening is the climb for Tower of God is going to be continuing on Twitch. I'm going to start streaming my reactions to seasonal anime on Twitch. And then the VODs for those will not remain on Twitch. I will just record those separately while I'm streaming and upload them over on this channel, because I want you guys to still support this channel. Like, I want to make that clear. Even though I'm trying to take my streaming endeavors, which I'm very excited to dive into and explore a new platform and really get into it and be able to do what I really like to do right now, which is stream uninhibited without having to worry about bullshit, I'm still trying to literally climb on this channel as well and have you guys engage on this channel. This channel, like I said, is my fucking baby. YouTube, to me, I've said this many times, to me, I'm in a bad marriage, okay? To me, the channel itself is our child, and YouTube, the platform, is my wife, and she's been cheating on me for years. She's abusive, etc., 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 and I'm just still out here trying to make it work. That's how I view my relationship with YouTube, man. But I ain't abandoning my child because my wife is a fucking bitch, for lack of a better word, man. It's because YouTube is on some Rachel status does not mean I need to abandon my child, which is this channel. So I really hope that when I start doing stuff on Twitch, and I think I'm going to force you guys to do it, honestly, if you really want to see the stuff afterwards, if you can't make it to the streams live, all the VODs will be over here. I really think that I kind of want to try my hand in the next few weeks at like editing a little bit and maybe trimming those VODs down. Not for the episode reactions, not for the anime reactions, mind you, but for maybe the Tower of God. I don't know. I'll leave it up to what you guys think. We can talk about it more during the next Tower of God stream. But I guess at the onset, I'll just put the whole VOD. But down the line, I really kind of want to trim it down and kind of curate a sort of highlights, if you will, so that even if you were there live, you still have a reason to go watch what I upload on the channel. You know what I mean? And then, but at the same time, I kind of want to keep the whole VOD because I know there's going to be a lot of people, depending on when we stream and everything like that, that are going to miss it live and want to be able to go back and see everything in the VOD. The only thing there is that I'm not going to be able to put the chat on screen for the VOD because of, I was talking to JoJo about this the other day, because of spoilers. The mods will remove them in the Twitch chat, right? But if I put it on screen, then when people are playing back the VOD, they'll still see the initial comment before it got deleted. And that'll be problematic for me and everybody else. So I'm not trying to have that. But the whole experience should still virtually be the same. It's just you won't, if you're watching it back, you won't be able to see the chat. So that's also a incentive on the other side to try and make it to the streams whenever you can. So that's that. Now that you know about the Twitch channel, which the link should be in the description right now, I'll probably be spamming it in chat throughout this. Go follow the Twitch channel right now, okay? Because I can't determine a set schedule as of right now. We'll talk more about what the schedule is going to be looking like over the course of the rest of the month. But for now, I don't know what the schedule is going to be. It's going to be somewhat similar to when the times were that I was streaming on YouTube. But I want to build a set schedule in the future because I don't want these streams... The freedom that Twitch is going to allow me, I'm going to be able to do so much more stuff during streams, right? Like, what I envision, I'll give you an example by explaining to you what the next stream, or the first stream is going to be, right? The first stream on Twitch, and the only reason I'm not doing it today is because I don't know at what point today I'm going to have this premiere and have this video out. So, the first stream on Twitch will be Wednesday. What the fuck is the date? August 5th. So tomorrow, around 11 EST, we're going to start with ReZero. I'm going to be watching ReZero on stream with all of you guys. I'll tweet it out and everything. So that's the other thing. Follow me on the Twitch. Three things. Do not unsubscribe from this channel. Please. Don't be too hasty. There's still going to be plenty of fucking content. And by separating these two things, I might be able, even be able to bring new, fresh ideas to this channel that are separate from what I would normally be streaming, right? So do not unsubscribe from this channel. Follow the Twitch right now. And make sure you follow me on Twitter, because all things considered, that will be a central hub for you to be able to know when I'm streaming, when I'm uploading. All that shit gets filtered through there. I always throw that information on there. So do those three things right now. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Tomorrow, we're going to start the stream around 11 EST with ReZero. I'm going to talk, ramble, it's going to be like normal, except I don't have to break things up into specific videos like how I would just have the VOD ready for YouTube, right? So that means we can literally stream for hours. No interruptions. Maybe we take breaks here and there, but I don't have to kill the stream at any point. So what I envision is tomorrow we start around 11, we do ReZero. I will, during the stream, upload the VOD to YouTube for anybody that misses that during, while it's live. After ReZero, the stream will continue. We'll probably stream for around like 4-5 hours max. I just want to test the water, see how long I can actually stream for on a regular basis. But after ReZero, then the climb will continue, and we'll be getting to some Tower of God, because you don't understand. The last few days not being able to read Tower of God, especially where we left off and things were getting so good, I'm salty, man. I'm salty. So we're going to be climbing immediately after that, and then we're going to end the stream with the 2 new solo leveling chapters that dropped over the weekend, because I would have done those this weekend too, but I wasn't able to because of this bullshit. So that's the plan for our first stream on Twitch. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I hope you guys come through, follow, do everything I just told you to do in that list of 3 things that I told you to do. Do not unsubscribe. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. That's all you need to do for now. And then I will see you guys at the stream tomorrow. And then, so like I said, I will upload the VODs for each of those individually onto the YouTube channel afterwards. So like, while we're still streaming, the ReZero VOD will probably go up, and the reaction will be on the channel. I will take, for now, I'm not going to bother with the editing for at least this first one. So the full VOD for Tower of God will be on YouTube, and then we can discuss what you guys would prefer during that. So I'll upload both of those after the stream tomorrow, or during the stream tomorrow. And then solo leveling, strictly going to be during the stream. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to heavily edit that and like get it overlaid and everything so that I don't get another strike. But that probably will come to the channel late, like the day after or something like that. And that's pretty much how it's gonna be. So I'll be continuing Fugo Keiji. I'll be continuing Balance Unlimited on Twitch. Like, we'll do a stream for that Thursday amidst Tower of God. But I am not uploading that to YouTube. Like, anything that I feel is copyright strike risk, not dealing with that for now. Not for now. But that's what I'm saying, where Twitch will allow me to, and I know I've been hesitant. I should have just done this a long time ago. But it's going to allow me a lot more versatility with what it is I'm doing and how I approach it, right? So we can do stuff like that. I might start doing gaming streams, bruh. Like, I'm just going to start streaming in general, like, pretty much on a daily basis for at least the first week, just to see how everything goes, see if you guys are really coming through and supporting it. But we're pretty much going to be streaming daily, and it's mostly going to consist of whatever anime are on that day that I have to react to, Tower of God climbing, and just bullshitting, chatting with you guys, maybe playing some games. Who knows? I'ma go all in with the Twitch thing. All right, so that's the plan. So I hope y'all aren't too mad at me for the way I titled this or the way I started it out or anything like that. It's actually there's bad news, but this bad news, I've taken it in, internalized it, and now I'm trying to transform the situation into something way better than things were before, honestly. Like, hopefully this will work out well, and it'll be a nice balance between both things, and we can have another platform where we're doing stuff and not have all our eggs in one fucking basket, where the basket can be tossed the fuck out beyond my control for no reason, right? So I'm gonna be pushing both of these things heavy. I hope you guys continue to support, come through, but I miss streaming, man. And if this is the only way we can do it for now, this is the only way we can do it. Now, I might be able to really go ahead and just challenge them rejecting my counter notification, and I might do it just because I still think it's bullshit. But like, even if I do and it goes through and we can stream again on YouTube, like I said, sooner rather than later, this is still going to be the plan. YouTube's going to have the VODs, and that way it's going to allow me to do extra content on YouTube if I don't have to think about, oh, we're doing this stream and this stream on YouTube today. Instead, it's just, we're doing one stream on Twitch today. All the content that would normally be there gets, exported over to YouTube. And then I can start coming up with new and fresh ideas for YouTube specifically, right? So on top of all of those things, the last thing I want to say is, I know some of you have heard of me talking about making a Patreon and things like that for a little while now. I'm going to hold off on that for now. I was literally about to bite the bullet on that and just do it until this situation happened. But instead, what I think I'm going to do is try and grind up and see if we can get to Twitch affiliate status soon. And then maybe just rely on, Twitch subscriptions. I could actually enable memberships on this YouTube channel if that's something you guys think you would support too. And then donations and shit like that, ad revenue, whatever the fuck. But the Patreon thing is something I want to do in the future. It's just I don't want to do it for the sake of just doing it and not have specific goals or tiers for you guys or rewards for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's literally just oh, just give me money. I don't want that, right? Like if I make a Patreon, I want to be able to say, okay, if you are on this tier, you get X, Y, and Z. If you're on this tier, you get this, etc. And I have some ideas for that, but for the time being, I'd rather not do that because, for example, one of the things that I would do is be taking requests for things to react to, and I'm not trying to entertain that currently simply because there's a lot of stuff I have on my plate, and I'm trying to clear all that up. So maybe in the future, maybe near the end of the year or in a couple months, a month from now, who knows how long it's going to be. We'll still get to the Patreon, and I'll have everything fleshed out and ready to go for that. But for now, the best way y'all can support me is just to follow the Twitch, keep coming through and like the YouTube videos, watch the YouTube videos, comment on the YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying? And then we can be streaming over on Twitch. So I hope everybody is okay with this trajectory. I'm excited to be able to stream, but I am excited to try something new and branch out a little bit and not be constrained by this cyclical bullshit of every time I'm getting into a groove with YouTube, some bullshit happens and then it just ruins the whole vibe. And I'm not going to let that happen this time. Especially when we were all vibing and having such a good time with Tower of God. So that's pretty much everything I had to say. I don't know if I forgot anything. If I did, I'll probably say it in the chat at some point or right now, whatever. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. If you guys got any questions, just come through to the stream tomorrow. Again, it's going to be at 11 a.m. EST. So, and we're starting straight off with the ReZero episode. But after that, it'll be Tower of God solo leveling. And we'll just, after ReZero, before Tower of God, we can just chat. And if you guys got any questions about anything that I said here, we can discuss them and all that shit. But yeah, this video has been much longer than I wanted it to be. So, man, I'm out. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.